In this video, my hospice family, in this video, we are going to talk about 3 ways, okay? 3 signs and symptoms, 3 ways to know when our loved ones is close to dying, when our loved ones is near death, okay? Stay tuned for the whole video. Thank you. Hello, my hospice family. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to DunsHospice. My name is Dunsteadler, all right? Your RN hospice, all right? And also I'm a counselor and I'm a life coach. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Hello to all of my new friends, my new subscribers. Thank you so much for choosing to join with me in this journey called life. All right, in today's video, my hospice family, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about, we are going to be discussing a topic that is very popular that I often hear the caregivers, okay, the family members ask me. They often want to know when, okay, how can they tell when their loved ones who's in hospice care is about to die? They often ask me, how can I tell when mom is near death? How can I tell when dad is near death? Okay, and today, okay, in today's video, I want to talk to us about 3 ways, okay, about 3 methods, 3 ways that we can tell if somebody is close to dying. Okay, please take out your pen and paper, you know, a piece of something to write on, all right? Because I'm going to really share those 3 key from my experience of being a hospice nurse since 2012. Okay, these are my experience. And of course, my hospice family, my hospice caregivers, definitely feel free to write a comment, okay? As you guys see, when you write a comment, I answer your comments, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to write down your questions, okay? Because I love to hear your questions. I love to read your questions. It's very dear to my heart, this topic called hospice. Okay, so the number one, the first thing that you will notice is that your loved ones, the patient, will stop eating. They will stop eating and they will stop drinking. Very minimal, just take sips. And I know that when we see that our loved ones stop eating, when we see that our loved ones are no longer eating, oftentimes this is really hard for the family to understand, to accept, okay? It's hard for us to see that our loved ones are no longer eating. And oftentimes the family will ask me, they'll say, "Nurse, is my loved one starving? Are they starving to death?" And this is where I, as a hospice nurse, okay, this is where we really stop and do some education with you. We let you know that, okay, because the thing is to keep in mind, and that's how I explain it to my caregivers, is that when we are dying, the body does not need food. And the reason is because it doesn't need energy, okay? As we know from science class, food is energy. So when we are dying, we are no longer in need of energy because we are not needing to get up and go. You see, we don't need, like, the body just wants to rest. The body doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to rest and slowly shut down, you see? And even though, like, some families go to the extreme of putting a G tube. So even though if you were to go to that extreme of putting a G tube onto your mom, onto your dad, oftentimes that's a big risk. You are at risk of getting aspiration pneumonia. Because the thing to think about, okay, my husband's family, think about this. Because the body is shutting down, your organs are shutting down. Meaning everything is slower. Your kidney, your liver, you know, every organ in your body, your heart, like everything is not working. Everything is not, your organs are not working the way that they should be working, you see? So if we were to put a G tube down your throat. If we were to connect you with a G-tube, the fluids, the food from the G-tube, it's not going to be absorbed by the body as it should be. So as a result, the fluid, okay, from the tube feeding is going to be pooling on your chest. It's just going to remain there. It's not going to get absorbed by your tissues, okay, by your organs. So as a result, you are at high risk, okay, your loved ones is at very high risk of getting aspiration pneumonia. And oftentimes you might hear in the medical field, like, you know, the nurses will say that they were drowned in their fluids. They drowned in their fluids. You see? So I am educating us to know that when our loved ones stop eating, it is natural. It is natural for them to not have appetite. All right? So let me know, drop me a comment, let me know your thoughts about that. Number one sign and symptoms is that your loved one will no longer want to eat. They will stop eating. Okay? Number two, the second signs and symptoms is that they're going to be extremely fatigued, extremely lethargic, drowsy. Your loved ones oftentimes will spend at least a good 18 hours out of the 24 hours just sleeping in bed. If not, they'll be in bed all day long. Okay, they'll try to, you know, kind of doze on and off, just very, very sleepy, very, very lethargic. Okay, if somebody used to watch TV, they'll no longer be interested in watching television. Okay, if they used to, you know, be awake and, you know, kind of talking to you or wanting to have guests, they will no longer care about having guests in the house. You see? So it's just gonna be very lethargic, or very drowsy, lethargic, fatigue, okay, to the extreme, to the max. So that's the second signs and symptoms, okay? And the third one, my hospice family, the third signs and symptoms is that they'll just tell you, they'll just tell you, I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to be on earth no more. I am ready to go. Yes, they will let you know. Okay, they will tell you, I am ready to go. I'm done. You know, they'll let you know, oh, I see mom. My mom talked to me. My father talked to me. I'm ready. Take me, Jesus. Yes, I had this lady said to me, take me, Jesus. I'm ready. I don't know why I'm here. Okay, so this is the third sign, my family. And I know this is really hard for you as a family member, for you as a caregiver to take this all in. But oftentimes, from my experience, it is harder on us as a caregiver than it is on them as a patient. And sometimes they are hanging on. They're hanging on because of us, because of you and I. Not because they are not ready, but because they don't want to disappoint you or make you seem sad. And that's where us as hospice nurses, okay, as hospice social workers, as the hospice CNAs, we come in, we do education with you. You see, we hold your hands, we let you know it's perfectly normal. What you're experiencing, what you're feeling is normal. What your loved one is experiencing and feeling, it's normal. We walk you through it all. Okay, my hospice family? So that's what I had to share with us today. Let me know your thoughts. Follow me, follow, subscribe, okay? And I will see you in the next video. As always, take care of yourself and each other. See ya.